have this crazy theory that modern-day MMORPGs are created in science labs, where spreadsheets are scattered all over the walls, a dozen test subjects are lined up on PCs connected to IV bags filled with Mountain Dew, and professors dissecting Hot Pockets. All this so they can find new ways to carrot on the stick microtransactions to gamers and hit us right in the dopamine. I miss the glory days where games only had one difficulty, and if you ever got stuck, you just rage quit and went outside and have a life for a little bit. That way, you can venture out into the daylight and realize how shitty the real world is and feel incentivized to log back in and give it a second go. But now whenever you hit a wall in a game, it's not because of how hard it is. It's because you didn't have the super duper mega "a few kids died in China" for this DLC pack. Even I think this is getting ridiculous, and I grew up paying $15 a month and buying an expansion pack every couple of years just for one game. And I know I'm not the core audience anymore, but I can't help but complain like an old grandpa giving a pep talk to his grandsons about how things work differently in his time. "Oh, back in my day, I used to have to log in for 4-hour raid nights 3 days a week. And it took me 5 months to save up DKP to get a weapon like that one in your hand there, sonny. But let me guess, you got that from logging in on your 7th day in a row as a sign-in bonus." Sorry for the shitty impression, but you get the point. MMOs are supposed to be tedious and time-consuming. It's supposed to take a journey to get from point A to point B. You're supposed to be locked out of content if you're not good enough. And most importantly, you should definitely feel like shit if some guy has better gear than you because he has invested more time in the game. I remember when I'd get a big new shiny sword, I'd feel so much more powerful and mobs would die so much faster. But now I don't feel any different at all. My damage numbers would double, but the mob would die just as fast. It's like the only point of getting new gear is to get a chance to participate in some global dick measuring contest. What a noob. Your gear score's only 305? Talk to me when it's 332.4 or higher. And I bet if you played back in Burning Crusade, you can tell me the name of almost every piece of gear your main character had. And if I asked you what was the name of your shoulder pads now in BFA, you wouldn't know without opening up the character tab. I know every content creator has already talked about this, but modern day MMOs completely lack a sense of community. I sometimes felt like classic WoW was made for a loner like me. How do I explain this? I want and long for friendships, but I won't go out of my way to make them. If I can do something by myself, then I will. I can do it my way, at my pace, on my time. But Classic WoW basically told me to go fuck myself. If you want to do that quest over there with congested mobs that won't pull one at a time, then go find another player. Do you want to do that elite quest or kill that rare mob? Go spam general chat. How about that dope weapon that other player just stomped on you with in that duel? I bet you want that. Go to the city and find a group for the dungeon. Classic WoW took me out of my shell, and that's what I loved most about it. Because in real life, I never was a social butterfly, and I'm still not. I hate going to parties so I can meet characters like Bob, who has a life-altering STD but won't tell his girlfriend because then she'll make him wear a condom. Or Ashley, who's in the bathroom fooling around with Mike while her boyfriend is out back playing beer pong. And then there's Brad, who wrecked his daddy's truck in a hit and run that he got away with, and now he has to wait a few days for it to get fixed with the money off his family's credit card. In MMOs, I get to socialize with people whose hobby isn't to socialize. We are all loners and socially awkward together, and most likely not narcissistic douchebags like normal people. In my opinion, today's MMORPGs have too many quality of life features. Fast travel, looking for raid, and easy repeatable quests are just a few. But if you want an easy, get in quick, and play a couple matches kind of game, then go play Call of Duty. MMOs don't need to be that type of game. Classic WoW is going to be a breath of fresh air, and I'm definitely going to be sinking a lot of time into it. But the best part of Classic WoW is the possible other new MMOs that could follow it. With a big company like Blizzard admitting defeat, we might see other games with old MMO features pop up. Hell, maybe we'll get a new MMO from them. I want everything that made vanilla great, but with a new world, lore, and classes. That most likely will never happen, but a boy can dream, can't he? Anyways, that's just my thoughts on the genre, and I hope to see new MMORPGs come out that actually pull me in and keep me addicted. As always, remember to like the video if you liked it, and if you hated it, well, my bad. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. Thanks again for watching.